Hello everyone, my name is Cheyenne and welcome to my channel. I've got another magical memory keeping video for you today. It's going to be similar to the last few that I've done where I have designed my layouts in Cricut Design Space using digital elements that I purchased online. These are from the Magical Adventure set from Echo Park Papers that I purchased on SnapClickSupplyCompany.com. So I've gone ahead and I've print and cut those elements out. Now there's not a whole lot of elements on this, so what I do when I don't have anything else designed yet, I don't have any of my other things, but I want to use up that full sheet of 8.5 by 11 paper, I'll take an element that I know that I'm going to use multiple times over and over again, and I'll go ahead and fill up whatever's left of that empty piece of cardstock and get that going. So in my case, it was a whole bunch of like Mickey heads, like the iconic Mickey shape. So that's my tip to you. Don't waste your cardstock. Use it all. You know, be frugal, save money, all that, you know, so that you have more to spend when we're able to go back to Disney again. So I've got those cut out. These are the photos that I am scrapbooking today. Me and my son way back in 2013. I've gone ahead and I've matted these with a black cardstock, whatever your favorite is. I've got my favorite 12 by 12 a white piece of cardstock. I purchased this in bulk from AC Cardstock on Amazon. I've also got some of the digital scrapbook papers that are included in the Magical Adventure full kit. So what I do, because they are a 12 by 12 format, the papers, I will go ahead and print them out in an 8.5 by 11 format on my printer. I use a Canon Pixma MX922. I purchased the ink very inexpensively on Amazon. It is not the Canon ink, it's a generic one, and so far I haven't had any problems with it, and it's really wonderful to be able to print out everything that I need, because I do a lot of that at home. I print out my photos too. This was also printed using that same like generic ink, so you know, it's a good quality. It is Canon photo paper. I haven't really experimented too much with my photo paper, but there's that. So these are all part of the cut apart sheets. Now what I do with those, and I don't know that this makes a whole lot of difference, I haven't really put too much thought in it, but when I am printing my cut aparts, I'll do portrait mode. So it's filling this section, and I just feel like it can print it bigger. I don't know. Like I said, haven't put too much thought into it, but I've printed out like all of the pattern papers. I don't bother to do the solid colored papers unless I need them, but yeah, then I've got all of these on whatever paper I want them to be printed on. So that's fun, and I thought we would incorporate some of our pattern papers instead of doing a mixed media type of dealio. So yeah, let's get started. First thing I'm going to do is just kind of lay out what I already know I want, just to get a feel for things. Alright, so that's how it's designed in my Cricut Design Space. Now let's, I mean, I kind of like that, but it definitely does need a bit more color going on. So I'm going to take little bits of this paper, and I think I'm just going to have them kind of peek out. So I'm just going to do like basically little rectangles, almost like another mat. So let me get those cut up. Alright, so I've got these pieces. I cut it at 6.5, and then just like I've got two by 6.5, a 3 by 6.5, and this was what was left over. So I was wanting these to kind of peek out like so. Alright, yeah, that's good. Gonna need to trim that one off. Where is my pencil? There's my pencil. Alright, I want to trim that one off right there. Let's do that real quick. Alright, here's a kind of a random question. How many paper trimmers do you guys own? How many do you have at home? I'm just curious, asking for a friend. I want to know if how many paper trimmers I have is normal or if it's excessive, because I have 2, 3, 4 regular paper trimmers, one that does a like wavy line, 2 different kind of wavy lines, and then this little guy. Oh, and I've got a big guillotine one that I found at Aldi's really inexpensively that I used to make like Christmas cards bulk stuff. So how many paper trimmers do you guys own? Alright, so I actually kind of think that this is good. I want to add some mixed media too, or at least some stamping, because I feel like there needs to be something. So I'm going to get my paint splatter stamp and the same inks that I've been working with on my last 2 for the same album, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I did end up pulling in this little like very slightly scattered stamp paint splatter just to kind of help fill it in just a little bit, but I am happy with that. It's just adding a little something to it to fill in the space. So now it's time to adhere this all down. Alright, so I'm all done. I adhered everything down. I took one of the cut aparts and cut out this little heart because I felt like over here needed a little something more. Found this little M is for magic that filled in this area, kind of helped it to go around. Did my journaling, which is just even when we're waiting in line, we're making memories, because that's when a lot of my photo taking happens. Like we're sitting there, we're in line, and a lot of the queue lines for Disney attractions, they're very detailed. They're very pretty. It's a good place to take those photo ops, especially since you're standing there and you're waiting. So why not do something, get involved, and be goofy? I mean, you can see in this picture here, my sister is giving me bunny ears because she's just that way. You learned that in the last video. So yeah, that is it. it is all set, it is all done, and it is ready to go into my scrapbook. I hope that this helps you to have some inspiration to print out your photos and get scrapbooking and being creative and artistic and just getting all of that energy out there. And yeah, that's it for today. We're done. All right, stay safe, stay healthy, stay sane, and keep making magical memories. Bye.